what inspired you? I mean, I'm saying rhetorically, right? But I'm saying this because I want you to break it down for people who are like in my bag. You know, how would as a Christian in my bag? You're talking about money. You're just talking, whatever perspective cats may get, right? But you being real with it. What is it that you're emphasizing both to the church? I'll say right now. I mean, how's that real talk to the church when you dropping that song?
Yeah, it's actually encouragement to the church to know that
Mm.
like I'm only able to be in my bag because I'm in my Bible. Yeah,
Woo. Right, right,
like
right.
that I move about with in this world comes because I know my identity in Christ, and I understand that like Jesus really, looking down at me, like God is really looking at me and empowering me. The gifts are already in me because of my identity inside of them. And with that being said, it's like I'm not afraid to be in my bag in a way that like I was called to be salt and to be light, in this world. So it's like when I'm in my bag, that's just another way of saying like I'm the salt of the earth and I'm the light of the world.
Uh,
You know what I mean? That's it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a play on the whole psyche of it all. Because when Cats in the Hood say I'm in my bag, there's a sense of I'm in my zone, I'm in my space, I'm shining, I'm glowing. And so how does that glow come? In the world, it may come because the more you trying to do for you, right? It may come from your own, you feel it's coming from you. You may not give credit or props or claim to credit. But we saying in my bag, in my Bible, where the source comes from in the midst of that, man. So now let me spit this back to you. What do you say about that song and its relationship to the streets? How we talk about real talk to the streets.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to the streets, it's all about authenticity. So people who
Yeah.
song and they listen to the lyrics, I say not a Gucci bag, not a Fendi bag, not a Prada bag. Like they listening to it and they like, oh, I know all them names. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that type of bag. You know what I'm saying? What I said, not a
Yeah.
Gucci bag, not a Louis bag, not a Fendi bag, not a Prada bag. This a different bag. When I'm in that book, I'm a different beast, leaving Satan shook. God put me on. That's a major look. I got hard bars and amazing hooks, and we all stars. We don't compete without Jesus. You know what I mean? It's like people like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, that that rawness of the lyrics, bro, that's gonna resonate with people in the streets, and hopefully they could see that if you spend your whole life being in your bag, like your earthly bag, but you ain't got no
Right.
biblical wisdom and you ain't got no biblical direction that's dictating like where you going in your life, then that bag ain't gonna do nothing but have a big hole in it at the bottom of it at the end of your life, and you're gonna realize
Right.
being in my bag my whole life, where did that get me? The same get you the
Mm-hmm.
same place that having a big hole in the bottom of a bag will get you. You're gonna fall down to the bottom, man. And I ain't trying to go down with my life over with. I'm trying to
Yeah.
ascend. You heard me?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So do you think like when we look at the context of the church and the streets, we ain't talk about hip hop yet and how that song and the effect the context of hip hop, but like the movement of art, I think like we do open mics here at the firehouse, right? If I was a poet, and I think myself as a poet, my poetry name would be Truth Be Told,
Okay.
right? Because I'm trying to move truth in a way that's with love and relevancy to move people's ears to be like, you know what, I need to rethink about that thought about money. I rethink about that thought about my relationship, right? So in the context of like writing that, right? When you look through the lens cap of culture in that context, what is it that you're trying to? I mean, not that you haven't already said it in the lyric you just spit, but in the context of from the heart of it, move the crowd, like the MC, like moving the crowd, right? What is it that you see? As far as I don't want to say like a goal, but like and somebody listening to that for the very first time and haven't heard no MC rhyme about the Lord and like that, what is it that you think you're trying to get them to drop in their head about
That being in your Bible is not corny. So that
that?
and I also need people to know that being in your bag is not uh enough.